Welcome back to Championship Sunday.
Hello and welcome.
Reba hits a deadly low reverse, defended by Wu, who's going to swing with her right hand.
Wow.
A soft touch from Plett. That's a double. Oh my gosh, that may be the best rally we've seen.
This is just sportsmanship.
Can't look at him. I'm going to cry.
You know, sensei to student relationship.
Nice up from Rahul, and Hinkle sets him, and it's a good pull. Everton with the set. We've narrowed lefty on two!
Hello everybody, welcome to Game 3 of the Premier Semifinals here at the Dallas Challenger event. I'm Matthew Burrows alongside
Logan Cornelius.
We're going to be commentating this Game 3 for you guys. Switch hit took Game 1, assistive touch battled back in extras to take Game 2. Now we're going into Game 3 where not a lot of momentum in either team's favor, but switch hit definitely have the serving prowess. Assistive touch definitely have the finesse, the touch. Thomas Hamilton kind of sat out there. He lost rock, paper, scissors.
Brutal.
A brutal loss to start the series, but most likely be serving first, which maybe is what they wanted anyways.
Yeah.
And Clark Marshall going to be serve receiving first. He did get aced more than Hammon last game. So
quite a bit.
Switch hit may be happy with that decision.
Yeah.
Because they want Marshall to be serve receiving.
Let's see some, these guys from the Michigan area, the Bang crew, like that's what they're known for. So you know they want to see some of that today to finish off this series and make it to the finals, which would be a big, I believe this is their first tournament, big first tournament for Switch Hit.
Hamilton looked left to begin the tournament, to begin the game there, and he's going to look right this time. Assistive touch, doesn't want to play it. Marshall looked like he was on top of that lefty though, so maybe he's starting to reel it in just a little bit.
He's learning.
He's learning, adapting, adaptive touch. Oh. Speaking of non-adaptive touches.
Yeah, and it seems Hamilton was, that wasn't the best serve return, but Hamilton seemed to be a little slow to react to that.
Yeah, it just wasn't there. Might have gotten taken by the wind a little bit more than he
Possibly
thought and
so.
Died fast. But he got his hand there.
Yeah.
Kind of just maybe should lean his head back a little bit. Just get it popped up. Dawson Morgan can just walk forward and just slap it on with his left hand.
Oh, Buddy does not like what they called, and everyone agrees that it's bad.
Hammond saw something else.
Yeah,
What can he say?
apparently not.
What can he say?
All
Morgan now serving to Marshall. Went very well for switch hit last time.
Oh, that one, he hurt his hip on that one.
Yeah, he's
see if he can pull it wide.
Definitely feeling the effects of playing all day today.
And there is, especially 3 games in, like the first game, second game, you're learning people's serves. The third game, you have a feel for it.
Yeah.
I would be shocked to see if Clark Marshall is getting burned on serves like he did in game 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, at some point, you just got to adapt. You got to adapt to the distance, the height, etc. Gets dropped there and kind of just able to scoop it up nicely. You see Hammond hitting it onto. Really no worry for drops for them. Marshall dropping it back. Morgan not able to get under it. And Marshall taking breaks back for himself.
Aces for assistive touch are more effective just in the sense that that's not like their breadwinner. That's not where they make their money. So when they get points off aces,
passive income.
100%. 100%. That's passive income.
Yeah, they're basically just getting free points on any sort of ace. And Hammond was cheering there, but he lost the point, so maybe he's just trying to keep morale up. But Hamilton now going to get another stab. He's in a great spot to hit a lefty on Marshall. Going to fake back and forth, takes a step, looks for a reverse, finds side pocket. Another serve here for Hamilton. Marshall staying square, could maybe afford to get a little bit lower. Shuffling back and forth, stays on top of it. Hamilton finds faults.
Yeah, and he had 1 ace in that game too, but he just hasn't been serving like we know he can serve. Morgan has really been the star in serving. Nice set.
Yeah, Buddy Hammond with a backhand, but Dawson Morgan able to get a nice touch on it. Luckily, the wind helps bring the ball back for Hamilton to make a much easier set than it would have been without the wind. And just gets it over to Dawson Morgan's left hand, and he's able to put it away.
Beautiful set.
I don't think they were expecting the ball to go back over the net. As you see both defenders on the wrong side of the net when Morgan is hitting. So a good set there from Thomas Hamilton.
I mean, and it's not a bad idea. Their setting hasn't been stellar in this series.
Oh, a great touch from Morgan. Hamilton tries to run it down his back to the net.
Oh,
he gets it
on!
He's going to boop it on 2, but
Party pooper.
Yeah, Hamilton's not there to help again.
Boo!
A great touch from Morgan there. Hammond comes in with the big hand, and he just swings his hands up and gets a great touch. Hamilton with a great bid back to the net. Unfortunate the ball was coming in super hot with not only a hard run-down touch, but also the wind. So very hard to hit the ball 5 feet in the air when you know this is the only time I can swing at it. I can't wait for it to fall
And
anymore.
even more unfortunate, Buddy Hammond hates fun.
Buddy Hammond does not like rallies,
And
guys.
I think that was clear there, that he hates fun.
I mean, a smart move. Don't give time for Hamilton to get back to the net. I'm just going to put this ball away ASAP. And Hamilton putting the ball away this time.
Yep. And now they'll look to answer back, get a few breaks. Assistive touch with the lead right now. So Switch It is going to need to pull some strong serves out of their arsenal.
Yeah, with Marshall really looking a lot more solid this game. Maybe getting touched a little bit more, but not getting aced is really the key here. With him looking solid in that aspect, it's going to be pretty tough for Switch Hit to make defensive conversions happen.
Yeah, and that was that was a borderline hit. It ended up working out for him, but that was close. Passive income.
And that's passive income.
Passive
for assistive
income.
touch, just another point added on. And that's going to be 8-4 assistive touch going up early. Hamilton's going to take the timeout call.
Taking the timeout early. When you have 2 aces on you from assistive touch in the first half of the game, that's a good.
And you don't have 2 aces on them.
Yes, even better. That's a good
Yeah.
sign for a timeout.
Yeah, that's a great time for a timeout. You know, relax, be like, okay, what can we do to readjust to these serves? Hammond doesn't usually hit cut serves like that. He's usually just trying to jam you and get a bad touch. So it's a little bit awkward. Also, the wind, I'm sure, helped him as well. Switch Hit, you know, it's hard to adjust to a serve when you barely get to see it.
Right, exactly. So these are teams that they don't play each other much either, and you know it is game 3 though, so you think they'd adjust, but again we're seeing that Switch Hit, they make more errors than assistive touch, and that's what's biting them really hard.
Yeah,
they were in control up to the first half of game 2, and they've been struggling since.
Yeah. Assistive touch being able to not have their breadwinner be the serving game allows them to pull from the bag a lot less frequently.
Yep.
So they're able to just put on the nice little consistent jam over and over again and lull them into like a sense of security as they just get touch conversions like this and just win that way. And then every once in a while they can pull something out of the bag that you're not expecting that is just off tempo. And that's really the beauty of assistive touch.
Yep, and like those defensive touches, every other team, that's their passive income. That's their day job right here. Assistive touch, that's their day job. Great hit by Morgan.
Yep, keeps it nice and low, pulls it into the wind a little bit. Hammond in a good spot, but ball going just under his hand. Morgan looking at left in a spot he likes. Ooh, bites right real quick.
He does, but Morgan's just not hitting it right now. And it's not looking good for Switch Hit. They're not hitting. They're getting aced.
They're switching. They're not hitting.
Yeah, they're switching. They're not hitting.
And I think Hammond's doing a great job of trying to force the switch to the right hand, cheating extra far left, saying, I know you like your lefty. I know you want to hit it out wide, but like let's see, like, is your bag complete? Do you have everything? If not, I'm going to punish you.
Wow.
Woo, speaking of punishment,
they're calling bad.
Marshall goes for reverse. And it's going to be rim,
Yep. Everyone agrees.
A smile on the face of Hamilton knowing he almost got beat. Drop there. Hamilton's able to scoop it up easily. Sets a little bit far away.
Nice.
Able to just hit it away.
I think Buddy Hammond's checking to make sure rim. It looked like rim. Abrams.
Yeah, the ball. You would expect the ball to pop up a little bit more, especially if you're diving over the net. And it really just did not. Yeah, Dan Abrams the only one really with the angle, as there was a pretty big crowd around the net. And he's going to call rim. So another break for assisted touch. Buddy Hammond to get a hand on it, but no soft touch. The wind takes it away.
I think he could have soft touched that. That was a very slight upward angle, but wanted that.
It definitely was not on the way down.
Yeah, it definitely was not on the way down.
Yeah, probably could have made a bid. Probably doesn't also want to dive into the crowd, which I mean, thank you. Yeah.
Doesn't he want to be up 12-5? I don't get it.
12-4 would have been.
Oh, you're right. Good point. I need to learn to count.
Hamilton looking out wide, but the right hand being the dominant hand of Buddy Hammond, he's just going to, he's quick. He's quick enough to just lunge out there, scoop it up real fast. Assisted touch, looking comfortable.
They're feeling really good right now. All of the touches are going their way. Switch Hit isn't thriving like they can. They're not clicking on all cylinders. And assisted touch, like you said, they're getting passive income, man. This is the spot they want to be in.
Yeah, they're feeling good. They got the 401k saved up, and they're going to just drop it, put it in play, and
ooh, nice
maybe
hit.
a little bit of a hinder call, runs into the knee there. Has a bid, but not really sure.
That's a tough call from Hammon if he's trying to make it. Yeah.
Yep, just looks like a clean hit put away here.
Agreed.
Ball going to go over to Morgan. And it looks like he still could have made a bid on the ball. It looks like he was between the two players of switch hit. It was a little bit cramped, but it looked like he still had an avenue.
Well, that was a nice spin on the ball. Unfortunately, it just missed the net.
Cuts off the ground a lot.
Yeah.
Morgan going to look left again. I think he just needs to start ripping it and just hope for a bad touch here, like he did at the end of game 2 to Marshall.
It's getting to be that point. He's either gotta make something happen, just get the ball on, or just I guess hope that his serves are gonna start hitting. But I'm not seeing it. I'm not feeling good about switch hit's chances here in the semis.
Yeah, I mean, they could just be hoping to catch fire and take off on a big long run towards the end of the game, but it looks like assistive touch is just going to go to work.
They're controlling. And just in case you're wondering, this is the Premier semifinals. It says finals up in the header, but we are in the semifinals right now.
Yes, the winner of this game will have to go to play double clutch. Double clutch, a little bit angry, got T5'd at Richmond last challenger. Going to come back with a vengeance.
On their home turf.
On their home turf. Went to game 3 with Weisbeck, Bully McGuire, but ended up winning out overall. Rahul Murthy thinking he's having a little bit of a bad day, but Frederick picking him right back up. And they're going to come into game 3 ready to swing.
What looks like, as I mentioned earlier, will be a rematch of the 2021 national semis between double clutch and assistive touch.
Yeah, and California
finals.
finals.
And California
as well.
finals, that's right.
Yeah,
I mean, is it a rivalry yet?
Well, I mean,
ooh, there's a break.
Nice lefty.
Not an ace, but it's a break.
It's not over yet. Don't count your blessings. Get all your ducks in a row.
Don't count your blessings for the hatch. That's what they say, right?
Yep. Nice serve there as well. Hammon's just going to try to blast it over Hamilton. Yep. Nice and easy.
Buddy's form on his boom balls are just so signature. It just feels like he's just like a robot where like his arm just swings down like a pendulum.
Yeah. You got to think he lifts weights like that. pulling the handle down, practicing that swing. Hamilton going to try to push it through. Hammond gets a quick hand on it.
That was a great jam from Buddy to start off that play as well. But Hamilton handled it pretty well with the two-hand receive.
Dawson back on the side of the net that he likes. Got to make something happen now.
There, he got one on.
Pretty good touch from Marshall, and he's just going to slap that away. Dawson Morgan, a nice hand, but
yes, but
too wild.
Clark is not getting beat anymore on that. He's like, I got aced too many times.
Yeah.
I'm not getting aced anymore. Let's finish this. And now they are sitting with a 6-point lead coming into the final stretch of the semifinals.
Final stretch for assistive touch. Not even halfway for switch hit. And and that's just going to add insult to injury. He said, I got a left hand too. Just goes with a nice, it's not even too fast, just turns.
No.
And that's the thing again, pulling from the bag, giving the off-tempo serve. You haven't seen this, you're not adjusted to it. I'm just going to slap it on, and you better be dynamic enough to make the play.
Yep, and there's something to say about, even if you're not the best server, having a wide range.
Ooh, speaking of
having a wide range. That's all you got to say.
Someone clip it. Put the overlay challenge.
Passive income in the chat, am I right?
They must have a lot of streams of revenue. Thomas Hamilton giving him the fist bump, acknowledging that, hey, man, that was a good serve. You got me. Marshall going to continue the run here.
Oh, my word!
That was saucy. Into the headwind with a lot of topspin. That thing's going to die. Go past Morgan's knees.
Man, those shares are coming in.
Yeah, buy assistive touch stock now because it is going to the moon. Going to try to slap it one more time. Maybe looks for a reverse.
And at this point, this is all just formality.
Yeah, he's got room to play with. He's feeling comfortable. He's fine. They got a lot of cushion. Switch hit finally making it to 11 points.
Congratulations.
Going to make him rotate one more time.
Congratulations.
I'm going to make you walk around that circle one more time. But
they haven't been able to find their game in this third game in the series, and like that. Hamilton has exactly what he wants, and he's finding pocket even when he has Marshall beat, and that's hard for switch hit to win when that's happening.
Yeah, and I think Hammond a little bit upset there that he didn't get to play the fault because Hamilton foot faulted, And that's going to be a close serve. Not sure if it's rim.
Like some
Going to go to
disagreement.
observers. It's going to be clean.
Clean.
Hamilton taking the ace. He's gonna get the respect he deserves.
All
He's
right.
going to go out with a fight, and I love it.
Hey, I will be happy to eat my words, but I'm sticking my stake in the ground. It's a formality right now.
It would take a lot for Switch Hit to come back here, but if there's someone who's going to do it, it's probably going to be Thomas Hamilton.
Yeah. But
Ooh, a nice hand from Morgan.
strong.
Barely able to land. It'll be interesting to see if they want to participate in the third place game. Of course,
Yeah.
that means, a little bit of cash, a cup,
Yep.
a little bit more points. But maybe Twitch is thinking, we'll probably make it, deep in more tournaments when I'm not injured.
Yep.
But
And right
Buddy
there,
Hammon, one
passive
more
income.
passive income.
Yep.
He's going to get that last ace to finish off the
Wow.
series. And Assistive Touch moving on to the Premier Finals against Double Clutch. We will have a rematch. They're 1-1 against each other. Assistive Touch winning the California
tiebreaker.
Tour stop. Double Clutch coming back and beating them in the Nationals semis. So now, who's going to have the bragging rights for winning more games in this series?
DC AT round 3. Who you got? Finals.
It's definitely going to be a close one. If DC is firing, it's going to be pretty tough for Assistive Touch to keep up. But at the same time, Double Clutch doesn't have that left hand potential.
Right.
That was so devastating to Marshall. So
Yeah, and I
gonna
mean,
be
like,
close.
Switch Hit, they're obviously a far different serving style than Double Clutch, but a lot of strong serves that just kind of like wake up your mind and your reaction time.
Yeah.
Not a bad warm-up to come up against Double Clutch. Not
Definitely.
as much power as Double Clutch is going to have, but still getting you alert. And so this is going to be a really interesting matchup.
Thank you guys so much for watching our premier semifinals. If you enjoyed it, please give us a subscribe, a like, hit that notification bell. Check out the rest of the games on the Spikeball Tour Series YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching.